Hey guys, today I wanted to do something really simple, which is share one of my favourite techniques, which I learned from Steve Reich, the amazing American minimalist, and I want to share that with you so that you can create dreamy atmospheric intros that you can use across the board. So let's get straight into this. Now, if you don't know Steve Reich, he was one of the minimalists from the 60s, the American minimalists, and he made a few techniques very famous, notably phasing. And he did this, the way he wrote was very percussive. He was very inspired by jazz, so he had a lot of full voicings, and often quite close voicings as well, so sort of 9th, 13th chords, etc., 11th chords. And he would just play them like this. Like this, and it would just kind of go up, progress like this, and then he'd introduce something called phasing. We're not going to get into phasing, but we're going to focus on that, and I like to call it pulsing. So we're going to take a couple of different instruments. So the Spitfire marimba. Let's take. Have I got the piano? Is this? I get this thing when I'm recording these where my brain goes completely blank when I try to look for something. I'm like, I'm going to go for that. Oh, it's not a contact instrument. That's why I've just remembered. It's not the ES1, the synth either, although that might sound quite snazzy. It is a Spitfire audio thing. It's this Spitfire. Oliver Patrice Weber. His piano. Just fiddling. There we go. Let's see if there's any other sounds. Oliver's soft piano, that's what we want. Let's load this up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna work in C. That's a nod to any minimalist nerds in the audience. In C. Cool. This is how we're going to start. Remember, this. The aim here is to take this tool and turn it into a soft, lovely, dreamy type of vibe. Which, I mean, I'm going to quantize 100%, of course. I'm going to duplicate my marimba. I'm going to add in a D, an E, and an F, making it like an 11th chord type of thing. And it's going to double speed, play double time. It's just like, as soon as I hear this, I'm like, I'm so relaxed. Yes. Right, now we've got this essentially going on. Let's see if I can. Yeah, let's do that. So this is a C, a G, a C, and a D. I'm kind of playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 chord. Thanks, Logic. Okay, now notice I'm not doing it all the way to the end because I want it to repeat this 1, 2, 3 feeling. Okay, and so far you're thinking, so what, Reg? This is doing nothing for me. Oh, wait a second. It needs to be in 8th notes. There we go. Okay, if this is doing nothing for you, you are emotionally void now. It's not particularly exciting right now. Although I feel so excited by it. I'm going to just do a couple of things. I'm going to take this one here and I'm going to put that into a reverb of some kind. just to give it a nice little space. Let's go into a hall. A nice hall. Let's put the piano through some reverb. I know you're going, wait, why aren't you using sends, Rich? I say shush. Shh. Oh, let's go for percussive play. Nice. Now let's put this one here into a dreamy space. Longer, washier. Ooh, splendid verb. How very British. Okay, so what we're going to do now we're going to think, okay, well, how are we going to turn this into that kind of like beautiful wash that you wanted, Rich? And there's a couple of ways we're going to achieve it. I might just, when will I double up at there? Now I'm going to bounce this in place. This is just a beautiful wash to create this dreamy feel, and we're using really sort of dense chord cluster of C, D, E, F, G, then with a C and a D in the octave above. So if I solo this. Now we're going to take it into Space Designer, and the idea here is we're going to put this entirely wet. So no dry reverb. We want it to be a long reverb, but dark. Big Gothic church might do the job. Let's get the output EQ and let's clean up that low end. Okay, that's okay. It needs some delay to make it a bit washier. So let's just go in with the stereo delay. Dotted eighth notes always float my boat. Cool. Okay. Right, now let's take this like this. We're gonna bring things in gradually. Okay, as we want this to be like you're on a train, and these musical things you're hearing are objects that you're passing, and they're not going to pass at the same rate. Oh, hello. So this one's going to be taking 2, 4, 6, 8 bars. Basic maths. Hello, Rich. 8 bars to pass by. The other one's taking 4 bars, and maybe this one up here is going to take. We're not going to hear the full cycle because it's going to say. Well, we might almost hear the full cycle. There. Yes, there we go. Boom, just like that. Now let's imagine this is the station, and then we're going to fade that out. Okay, cool. Now this is all nice, but what we're missing is a sense of continuity. It needs some glue, basically. Hello, marimba. Oh wait, of course. There we go. Let's go up here and see what's. So we're going to start with this C and this F all the way through. And then for periods of that, I'm going to go. Okay, let's try it. I'll stop there. I realise I'm doing exactly the same thing, so I don't really need to keep repeating it. Let's get out of the automation view and copy and paste that. You know what? The other thing, the other aspect of this is, I'm listening to this, I'm thinking, I don't like how it's sounding right now, to be totally honest with you. So I'm going to mute this, and I'm actually going to take this off. I'm going to take the train analogy, and I think actually this is what needs to fade in, and we need to have this from the get-go without fading. That needs to be the continuity. Like this. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse this. Reverse it. W. Okay, there we go. And let's just have this go to the end. Repeat that, and then I'm going to chop that there, and that's how this is going to end. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this so far. It's going on a bit long. What it needs is some changes. Turn and face the rain. Pain? Rain? Can't remember. And then we're going to have this. Wait a second. Wait a second. There we go, that's better. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so this is really simple technique. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, this doesn't really sound in the vibes of the stuff I would normally do. So let's say you're not doing a tech documentary. Okay, you're still thinking, okay, Rich, I still don't think this is applicable to me. And I think, well, young one, or old one, or middle-aged one, let me show you a slight trick. Because often it's about instrumentation. Almost every time it's about instrumentation. With this type of sound, you know, we're all using the same chords, we're all using the same techniques and tools. Oh, I'll keep the piano. Yes. I mean, see, you can already hear that just through changing the key to the natural minor key and changing the instrumentation to something really, really simple like that, you can hear that this already has a lot more breadth to it. Let's go trailer. So you can use these techniques to go wherever you really want. It doesn't have to be we don't have to go trailer. In fact, we can go somewhere altogether awesome. You're like, what? Altogether awesome? What are you talking about, Richard? Well, let me show you. Let's throw in a sick beat. Oh, actually, let's go Deep House UK. Oh, not. Let's go. Let's go. What am I thinking? Daft Punk's Homework. And then just keep that going. Oops. Nice. Epic strings of beats. Hello. Sorry, just getting sidechain. That kit. Sorry, I've just realised I'm not talking because I'm getting way too into this. Yeah, so all I'm doing here is just kind of showing you that all of this stuff can be used in other ways than you would think. It doesn't always have to be, tech documentary music or sort of high-end brands to use this kind of minimalist technique, or even just dramas. You can use this as the formation of your next idea, regardless of what genre you're writing in. And just taking this idea of pulsing, playing with the panning, well, I didn't do the panning actually today, but playing with the automation of the volume and exploring dense clusters of notes. So, as if you're hammering the keyboard with your fist, or hitting the mic with your hand, hammering the keyboard with your fist, and that way you can then start to just explore this kind of like rich, full harmonic language without worrying about is it strictly and harmonically correct. See ya.